Before we start tonight, I just want to say always show up for yourself and always keep your word to yourself. Tonight, we're going to chop it up about procrastination because procrastination will make any grown man feel like a child again. Not because you're weak, not because you're lazy, but because somewhere deep inside, you really forgot who you are. You keep telling yourself, I'll start tomorrow. I'll work when I feel better. I just need to get my mind right. But you know what? If you wait to feel perfect, you will never start. Life don't reward intentions. Life rewards movement. And a lot of men seem to get stuck right there in between the gaps. What they say they gonna do never seems to happen, and it delays their lives and their dreams die. Not because they weren't capable, but because they kept talking instead of moving forward. People think procrastination is a time problem. That's incorrect. It's a belief problem. It's a self-trust problem. It's an identity within yourself problem. You don't procrastinate because you don't have time. You procrastinate because you don't believe you'll follow through. You don't even believe yourself. You've broken too many promises to yourself. You stop keeping your word to yourself. And it don't hit the same anymore. So life starts looking real optional. Purpose starts looking flexible. And responsibility feels like something you can just push around and do when you feel like it. And that's not cool. But let me tell you something, man to man. Your destiny does not wait on your mood. God didn't give you breath for you to waste the day scrolling, complaining, or arguing with yourself, going back and forth inside your head. He gave you breath to move something, do something, build something, change and become something bigger and better than what you are. And every time you delay, you give strength to the old version of yourself that you swore you were done with and you're tired of. And the only thing he good for is playing small. You got to be tired of being tired because you can't take that old dude with you to where you going. God is calling you to become, so stop hesitating and trying to negotiate with fear because it's not going to go your way. When he says it's time to move, let's move. And you don't need motivation for that. You need discipline. You need to remember who you are because when a man knows who he is, he doesn't wait for perfect conditions. He creates them. Let me go deeper with y'all. Procrastination is spiritual warfare. It's not delaying a task. It's delaying your transformation. It's deferring your blessing and pushing things back another day. You are constantly rescheduling your breakthrough, and the enemy loves it when you say you'll do it later, because later becomes tomorrow. Tomorrow becomes next week, and the next week becomes a month, and a month becomes a year. Don't even make sense. Now another year is beginning. Same program. Life is hitting reverse play instead of hitting play fast forward. And you start feeling tension, not depression, not lack of talent, but the pain of being underutilized. You're not stuck. You're just not disciplined. There's a difference. And procrastination keeps you in that cage, slowly convincing you that settling is normal, that coasting through life is acceptable, that good enough is enough. It's not, bro. Not for a man like you, of your caliber, not with knowing you got everything in you and on you to make things happen. If you did it once, you can do it before. This ain't your first rodeo. That's why I'm chopping it up with you, bro. You have to stop being a man who talks about change and start being the man who embodies change. Everybody got ideas. Everybody got potential. Everybody got plans. But only a small percentage will discipline themselves enough to execute those plans. Even when they don't feel like it. Even when nobody is giving them outside validations. They do it knowing the results are not instant. It's not talent, it's not luck or connections. It's consistency. You don't beat procrastination by thinking about it. You beat it by moving while everybody else is jiving, man. You beat it by getting up in the morning at 4 a.m. when everybody else want to lay down. You beat it by starting when your mind says wait. You beat it by being the man whose actions speak louder than his words. So I need you to hear me clearly. A man who takes action becomes a man that life respects. Doors and opportunities, people, places, and things just come his way. All the right energy. And God has favor on that man. And everything he touches turns to gold and multiplies. As I personally used to say, everything is working in my favor. Procrastination dies. It dies when you decide that version of you from yesterday is no longer allowed to run your life. But you got to take that step right now. Do something about it right now. Stop talking from, or should I say, stop talking to the place and start talking from the place you want to be in. You got to already be there in your mind, but you got to take this body you got and start bringing it into that moment. You ain't gonna get swole in the gym by just going one day, but guess what? If it's in your mind and you see your body right, your mind right, your bread right, start bringing those things towards you by taking action to make a move towards them. You're gonna close in the distance each and every time, my boy. Don't let your mind lie to you. This ain't the first time life hit you in the mouth and tried to knock the wind out of your chest. You've been in way worse situations, way darker places, and you still stood on all 10 with your chin to the sky and rebuilt yourself chapter after chapter after chapter. Your comeback is always bigger, more powerful, and stronger than the last one. You do not fold because folding is not in you. Bro, it might look like you about to break. You might bend, but you ain't gonna break. It ain't in you. That's why I feel like your head is about to pop. That's why you feel overwhelmed. Because this low-level version of you that you become, homie, has blinded you from the bright light you really are. You already got the shine, bro. You already know your get down. You already know people love being around you. You already know you the life of the party, and they never really trying to party at all. People just like your energy, man. So wake up. This may be a new level, but it's not a new situation. Resurrecting is what we do. Rebuilding is what we do. Yeah, life is hard. Yeah, you got knocked down. Yeah, you went through it. So what, man? Who cares? Get over yourself. Dust yourself off. Straighten your crown. Because we don't play small over here, bro. We play ball and we play to win. So I'm here to tell you everything is still working in your favor. It always has, always will. This is just a lesson. So shake off the doubt. Start loving yourself again. Start believing in yourself again. Start walking like the man you know you already are. Since when did you ever need permission from anyone or anything, bro? Never. You do what you want to do. The moment you dimmed your light to fit into low-level situations, the moment you started entertaining things that didn't match your energy or your character, that's when life started tugging at you, breaking you. But it's not doing it to break you, it's doing it to wake you up. But tonight, today, wherever you is, whatever your time frame is, East Coast, West Coast, around the world, man, it's time to wake up. Stop stressing. You ain't doing nothing but stressing yourself out, man. You was made for this. You built like that. You really about that life, bro. You're a winner. Real hustlers lose stuff all the time, but guess what? They fall into slumps. Who cares? They always come back stronger. Every time. Double it up, triple it up, 10x it up. It's nothing. This isn't your life, man, about to make everything you did before this look small, playboy. I promise you. It's about to look small compared to this season God is walking you into right here. You in the major leagues now. You gotta play like you practice and practice like you play. Because God is just really trying to get your attention. I don't know when or where you fell off, but it don't matter. Stop conducting yourself like the Temu version of yourself, bro. Send that dude back as a factory defect. Because you and him are not the same. And now it's time for you to lock back in, rise up, straighten your crown, and take your life back. Because the world doesn't need a quieter version of you. It needs the real you back. The man you've always been. The man God keeps refining. Now do me a solid, homie. Go be him. All gas. No brakes. Lock in. Peace.